250 years ago, there were 500 million people on the planet. Today, there's 13 times this amount of humans. It's true that modern farming and medicine has helped with this exponential growth, but now we are at the crossroads of human needs and nature's capacity. One strong example is the use of fossil fuels. It's claimed that the use of oil comprises a span of about 200 years, which we are in the middle of. In comparison to the time that humans have existed on the planet, a period of about 10,000 years, the use of this material is really just a blip in time. Yet 80% of the energy used on the planet today comes from this source. Besides the fact that there's a limited amount of this material, use of it brings pollution, and scientists would say climate change. Resource use is not necessarily limited to materials. Social imbalances exist as well, and they have also compounded. Around the globe, 40% of people make $2.50 a day or less. This is about 1/50th of what the average U.S. citizen makes. But even in the U.S., the gap between the rich and poor has almost doubled in the last 40 years. These statistics tell us that not all policy and practice decisions have been equitable. This is the time for reflection and readjustment as to how businesses affect people and the environment. Each day around the world, people and organizations of all sizes and types make decisions that have positive and negative impacts. With some further clarity on business actions, decisions can be made that will help with negative impacts that an organization might be making. With the use of economic, social, and environmental indicators for corporate sustainable reporting, it's a relatively simple process to determine cause and effect of an organization. This kind of reporting is called triple bottom line. Recognizing and managing performance indicators can have a positive impact that will lead to more sustainable growth for a company. Rethinking the way that businesses adjust their processes might include how materials are purchased, manufacturing methods that are used, choices in transportation, construction and maintenance of facilities, waste management, and better overall efficiency. Sustainable reporting brings a clear picture into focus of the main impacts of an organization, review where improvements are needed, weigh the most pressing items, and then plan a course for making adjustments. A sustainability analyst can work with an organization's stakeholders in an effort to construct better paths of action. This does take some reflection, but the end result can mitigate environmental stress and rebalance social injustices. Time magazine reports that 85% of the top 500 companies provide sustainable reporting through annual reports or online too. This reporting consists of economic, environmental, and social statistics. This trend of conscious business practices is growing rapidly. With the increase of tighter pollution controls, this type of awareness will be paramount for mitigation of future risk with environmental expenditures. Some businesses will have their marketing or public relations departments manage their environmentally sustainable practices. However, many are finding that there is an advantage to having this process managed by an independent sustainability reporter. It provides a third-party viewpoint from a contractor who is well-versed in current issues. Developing a clear profile of an organization's impacts includes the weighing of risks and opportunities, planning for innovation, and the creation of better solutions. This will take a shift from an incomplete perception to one that evaluates the true cost to individuals and society. This is not a fix. It's a shift in the way of doing good business. Sustainability monitoring and reporting isn't just a feel-good cause. It's also been shown to achieve a strong competitive business advantage. The time for unlimited resource use is coming to a close. Nature's support for an expanding population can be managed successfully, but not with the current methods that are being used. The true reality is that humanity cannot control the forces of nature, but everyone can do their part to relate to the natural world in a more beneficial way. The decision to take steps on a sustainable path starts with intentions that will lead to actions to transit to a more positive evolution for all living things. The most common organizational sustainability planning and reporting method is an international standard called the Global Reporting Initiative, or simply G3. G3 reporting brings some transparency about an organization's decisions that explicitly take into consideration their impacts on people and the environment. Some of these indicators include supply chain diversity and localization, energy efficient or renewable products, worker health and safety committees, anti-corruption training, product labeling, or programs and practices that promote healthy and affordable food. For more information about sustainable reporting for your business, visit www.globalreporting.org.